Hi, today we're gonna talk about the seat belt on a Ford Mondeo. This is a common problem on any car anyway. The seat belt we should come out very freely. Over the time become jammed like this. Okay, they don't they come out, but they can come back, but very slowly, or it says not at all. What's the cause of this? The cause of this is dirty hands very often. So because we got oil on our hands over the years, by touching it, it becomes oily, and then when he goes in, then he goes slow. So I will show you what we're gonna do to solve that problem. First step, we will need a plier, this type of plier, the one that you can block. And we're gonna pull the seat belt to its maximum. There we go. And now we're gonna block it. So if you don't have a plier like that, you can use anything else as long as it gets clipped here. Okay, so here we go, it's clipped, it doesn't go back in, and I will show you what we're gonna do now. What we need now is a bucket. Doesn't matter if it's old or new. What's important, it's a bit deep, and what we're gonna do, we're just gonna fill it up with water, more or less here, normal tap water, or you can use as well a kettle. The hotter the better. And then we're gonna mix with it a bit of fiery, to wash the dishes, and as well ammoniac. We're gonna mix all that, and we're gonna go back to the car. Now we're gonna put our bucket on the seat. Here we go. And if you need to, you can mix it a bit more, so it's well mixed. There we go. And now we put the seat belt inside. Here we go. It's nicely put inside. We just leave it there for a few hours, and you will see all the dirt will come out. Then after that, we're gonna remove it, wipe it, and it should be working. It should work fine. Okay. Well, about an hour has passed. Here we go. Not sure if you can see it, but the seat belt is a bit whitish inside. It's all the ammoniac that goes inside. So if you can help moving the dirt, you see, you just move it like that. See, look, it's getting white a bit. Okay, so you go all around the seat belt, and you try to wash it as best as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the best you can do, better. Okay, if you can leave it a bit longer, best as well. Okay, so we clean nicely, and we don't hesitate to leave it a bit longer inside if we can. So I'll come back in about an hour, and we'll start taking off, rinse it, and dry it. Here we go. This has been a while now. It's been inside, so it's time to remove it. We're just gonna give it a last brush, more or less, and we're gonna change the water, and we're gonna put some clear water to rinse it. So here we go. That's more or less all right. You just leave it on the side, and now we're gonna take the water out and put clean water. We now have our clean water. We're just gonna put the seat belt inside again and rinse it the best we can. There you go, to remove the ammoniac. go. Just a quick rinse. There we go. Now to dry it, we're just gonna leave it on the side now, and we're gonna use you know, if you got an old towel or something like that, to dry it a bit. Some people will use some paper roll, but paper I don't like much because when it gets wet it gets mushy. So I prefer to use a towel, or you know, an old t-shirt, something like that. And for the rest, if it's still a bit wet, it doesn't matter. With the sun and the weather, it will dry eventually. Yeah? So don't worry too much about that. Okay, so when you rinsed it, leave it on the side, and now we're gonna use a towel or something to clean it, to wipe it. Huh? Well, here we have an old cloth that's just perfect for this job. We just wipe it the best we can. It won't be fully dry, but at least we'll remove all the excess, which is what is the most important. The rest will dry itself with the weather or the heater from the car if you live in a country it's a bit cold. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's still a bit wet, but no worries. Oh, here we go. We've now removed the plier, and as you can see, the seat belt is coming back very nicely. There's a very big difference between before and now, so it just needs to dry now, okay, and it'll get even better. So I hope you've learned something, and I hope this will help you, and stay tuned and see you on the next video. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you can press the like button, that'll be fantastic. And if you subscribe to the channel, you will see more videos as they come along. If you got any ideas of video and I can make it, drop me a line, and if I know it, I will make it. I try to make them as sensible and easy to understand as possible. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and see you for the next one. Ciao.